It is senior night here at New Philadelphia, and the Quakers, fresh off a conference title win, go for the exclamation point on the regular season against the EBC champion Alliance Aviators here on Big Time Sports. Good evening, everybody. I'm Mitch Spinell alongside Rick Ridgway. We were both here on Friday night in a packed Quaker gym to see a hard-fought comeback by New Philly over Dover that clinched them a share of the OCC. But tonight, they'll face off against an Alliance team that not only won their conference outright, but has not been beaten in over a month.
Yeah, that was a great game last Friday night. You know, Dover, New Philadelphia, but that's in the past now. All we're worried about tonight for the Quakers, Zach Ross says, is winning this game tonight. The Aviators come in here with a 19-2 record. They've only been beaten twice. West Branch, which they ended up beating them a couple weeks ago, and they lost to Masson, so they come in here with pretty high credentials.
This part of our pregame report brought to you by Right Mark Roofing. You just heard Rick say the Aviators on an 11-game winning streak compared to 5 straight wins for the Quakers, the highest total in the OCC currently. Let's take a look at the keys to the game brought to you by Buckeye Career Center. The difference is here tonight for both teams.
Okay, for the Aviators, they're going to have to start fast and finish strong. New Philadelphia is going to have to battle on the boards and slow the fast break transition points.
Those are our keys to the game. Now we take a look now at our starting lineups for both teams, brought to you by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Let's take a look at Alliance.
Okay, for Alliance, you got number 1, Richard Jackson, number 3, Cameron Burton, number 11, Parker Woods, number 22, Samuel Hayes, and number 32, Cole Pasco.
A look now for the Quakers senior starting lineup, 4 of them in there.
You got number 1, Isaac Roman Willie, number 4, Reed Wells, number 5, T.R. Harriman, number 24, Quinn Miller, and number 30, Aiden Mushrush.
Those are our starting lineups, and that is our pre-game report. When we return, it's the matchup between the Quakers and the Aviators, a hotly contested one here at Old Quaker Gym, here on Big Time Sports.
When that autumn chill rolls in, head to Millwood Lumber in Janaden Hutton. We've got seasoned firewood, bark-free, clean, and ready to burn. Each grab-and-go bundle shrink-wrapped with a handle, perfect for your fireplace, camper, patio, or wood stove. We also sell bulk firewood and buy-standing timber. Stop by 2400 Larson Road or visit millwoodlumberinc.com, your hometown source for warmth, comfort, and friendly faces.
At Mears Nissan, we make car buying easy. We want our customers to have a pleasant buying experience from start to finish. We offer a comfortable and welcoming space where you can feel confident making your purchase. Family owned and operated for over 35 years, we're proud to offer family-friendly financing options designed to fit your budget. Don't just take our word for it. Take a look at some of our happy customers. So if you're planning on buying a new or used car or truck, look no further than Mears Nissan in Canton, and let our family take care of yours.
The American Professional Truck Driving School by Buckeye Career Center offers hands-on CDL training and expert-led classroom instruction to prepare you for success. Already trained elsewhere? No problem. Complete testing on-site at U.S. America CDL Test Center by Buckeye Career Center. Register for training or to take your CDL test by calling today. Get the skills, get certified, get on the road with Buckeye Career Center.
Looking to make your brand stand out? Come visit Albert's Advertising at 104 East Main Street in downtown Sugar Creek. We're your one-stop shop for custom wholesale embroidery and screen printing, catering to businesses of all sizes, big, small, and everything in between. Enjoy the perks of low minimum orders and no setup charges on screen printing. We're open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 5 and Saturday from 11 to 3. Elevate your branding with Albert's Advertising today.
Locally owned Alban Title in Dover is a full-service title and escrow company. Our experienced staff has over 100 years of combined experience. The choice is yours. Choose Alban Title in Dover. Call for an estimate at 330-343-5800 or log on to albintitle.com.
We are farmers.
Looking for a Ford? Head to Parkway Ford in Dover, Ohio, just a quick drive from Canton. We're your hometown hub for new and used cars, expert service, and financing made easy. Whether you're buying, leasing, servicing, or selling, our team is here to help. No pressure, just great deals and even better people. Serving drivers from Tuscarawas, Stark, and Summit counties, we do business your way, the right way, the Parkway way. Come see us in Dover.
Mellow tones for Monaco Lawn Care and Maintenance. Are you tired of all the lawn work you have to do? Let Monaco Lawn Care and Maintenance do it for you. Just pick up the phone and call Monaco's Lawn Care and Maintenance. No job is too big or too small, and you'll have the best dressed lawn in your entire neighborhood. Make the call to Monaco's Lawn Care and Maintenance, 330-987-8144.
We welcome you back here to New Philadelphia High School, just moments away from tonight's tip-off between the New Philadelphia Quakers and the Alliance Aviators. We're here once again in New Philly, where we saw the Quakers win a clinch of the 4-team OCC title back on Friday night. Mitch Spinell alongside Rick Ridgway. Rick, in that game we saw two of the top players from New Philly in Aiden Mushrush and Reed Wells combined for just 2 points. Can the Quakers work out a victory like that even if their top two guys go ghost again tonight?
Not tonight. They're going to need a whole total team effort tonight to beat the Aviators from Alliance. This team comes in here highly regarded, Mitch.
Tip-off brought to you by Mount Hope Fence, so it will be the start of tonight's game going Alliance's way. The Aviators controlling the basketball here to start off in tonight's contest, which the Quakers lead in to a man defense. This Aviator team averaging 67 points per contest here, and they kick it out to the corner. Three-pointer is good. The first basket of the game by Cam Burton.
Little inside-out drive to baseline, hit the guy open in the corner for the three.
Aviators hold off the press here now as the Quakers will have T.R. Harriman at the point. We mentioned with the likes of Mushrush and Wells struggling in the last game against Dover, Harriman was one of the standouts with 14 points on the game. And they get it to the big man early. Mushrush can't convert on his first field goal attempt. Mushrush scoreless against the Aviators, though, averaging 8.5 points per game this year, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Thrown out of bounds, possession Quakers.
Lions coming with full court pressure right off the bat.
They'll get it over to Harriman. It's Quinn Miller taking the ball out. Miller, one of the 4 senior starters for tonight's game. And they'll set it up here at the point guard. Reed Wells, the leading scorer and assists leader for the Quakers this season. Gets it over to Harriman in the corner, facing the double
pass
team against a Mushrush off the glass.
Good head and shoulder fake there by Harriman, feeding Mushrush for the easy 2.
The high risk doesn't work for Alliance there, so it is 3-2 now in favor of the away team. This Aviator squad, their only road loss of the season, a 5-point to West Branch back in December. They not only avenged the loss last Saturday against the Warriors, but they clinched the outright EBC title. For the second consecutive season, they shared the title with Carrollton last year. It's now in the hands of Cole Pasco, the senior, as he tries to throw it inside and into the hands of Wells.
Good pressure that time by the Quakers.
Here it goes to Miller from the corner. That's no good. Rebounded by and stolen here by Quinn Miller. A nice defensive move.
Heads up play there by Miller. Third turnover for the Aviators.
First lead of the game for the Quakers, and now they'll kick it back to the left corner. They look inside to Jackson. J.R. Jackson, the Aviators' leading scorer, kicks it back out. A look now for the Aviators. Ball knocked away out of bounds. They say it's off the Quakers.
Aiden Mushrush just didn't know whether to grab it, let it go or not, but he brushed it, so ball will stay with the Aviators.
That was Sam Hayes on the attempt. Hayes, a 6'7" junior for the Aviators, the team's leading rebounder. Ball goes out of bounds again, stays in the New Philadelphia side. So the defense for the Quakers already able to force a few miscues by Alliance.
That's one of their staples, you know. New Philadelphia does play good man-to-man defense, even though they are small in spots.
The Quakers have the advantage average-wise on defense. They're almost 11 points lower on their average allowance of points per game than Alliance is. But now it's back in the hands of J.R. Jackson. Jackson being guarded by Wells here, going with his strong left hand. A 10-footer is good. The Aviators have the lead back at 5-4. Wells facing off one-on-one against Cam Burton. The Aviator bench trying to get themselves back into this contest. Harriman trying to slip Burton off. He will get over to Miller. Miller already with the basket, throws it inside to Mushrush, and it's out of bounds off Alliance.
Good look at time by Miller. Mushrush just couldn't handle the pass. Quakers will retain the basketball.
It'll be Miller on the inbound under the basket now. Tipped by Jackson. Out of bounds off Alliance. Jackson, the reigning EBC Player of the Year. Many saying he could be a two-time honoree here very soon. Also a reigning All-Ohio Special Mention player last year.
I believe he averages around 20 a game, Mitch.
Wells also the leading scorer for his team. Now kicks it out to Miller. Miller already with a shot from nearby. Misses. Rebounded though, picked up and knocked out of bounds. They'll say it stays with Alliance. As Roman Willie tried to go back up with it. And
now stay with the Quakers.
Yeah, Alliance not happy on the call here, but Harriman takes it out. Trying to find Roman Willie under the basket. Roman Willie 2-on-1, and Roman Willie able to get it.
Good strong post up inside that time by Roman Willie.
It is 6-5 Quakers here around the midway point of the opening quarter. Some substitutions coming in soon for the Quakers, including Jackson Martini, the hero of the Dover game. Now it's into the hands of Parker Woods. Woods, a junior for the Aviators, and he misses that long too. Into the hands of Mushrush on the board. Alliance also getting a sub in here after the next whistle. Reed Wells finding Burton now. Gets over to Harriman, back to Wells. Back out to Miller again, driving inside the paint. Roman Willie now trying to find some space. Alliance really starting to cement themselves on defense. They give it up to Miller in the corner now, going up against Hayes. Kicks it back out over to Harriman. Quakers dribbling it around here now. They give it over to Wells on the left wing for three. Got it.
Good ball reversal that time by New Philly, and Reed Wells cans the three.
He came into tonight's game averaging just over 40% from the three-point line. It's 9-5 New Philly. Jackson up at the left hand, rolls off the rim. Mushrush with the board. Wells taking it down in transition. Going up against Hayes here. The height difference here making no difference to Wells on the putback jumper.
Take him down, turn around. Little fade away. 5 points for Reed Wells.
And Chet Harper calls a timeout, so will we. 2:59 remaining in the quarter, and the Quakers are up 6.
Thinking about selling your car? Make it fun at Ferris Chevy Toyota. We buy all cars, any truck, any SUV, and we pay top dollar, even if you don't buy from us. It's fast, easy, and yes, car buying is fun at Ferris. Visit us on the Wabash in New Philadelphia or start online at ferrischevytoyota.com. Ferris Chevy Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Selling your home is one of the largest transactions you will have in your lifetime. Sure, you could try to sell it yourself, but you can also cut your own hair, but why risk it? There are contracts, inspections, appraisals, financing, marketing, title work, and negotiating. Why not leave it to the professionals at McIntyre Realty, one of the few remaining locally owned real estate companies? As my granddaughter Mason says,
make the call!
Since 1988, Wood Electric has been your hometown electrical contractor of choice, trusted for top quality commercial, industrial, and residential electrical work. From new construction to repairs, we do it all. And we do it right the first time. And when the unexpected hits, we're here with 24-hour emergency service, because the lights won't wait. Call Wood Electric today, where experience meets reliability. Wired right, right on time, every time.
Speedy Septic Service. We are a family-owned, full-service residential, agricultural, and commercial sewer and drain cleaning service. We have highly trained technicians equipped to utilize the most advanced technologies in high-pressure jetting and video inspections of sewers, with many of them with us for over 12 years. We have expanded our services, including Tuscarawas County operations and maintenance and point-of-sale inspections. Call 330-878-5423. Speedy Septic Service.
When it comes to your health, trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology and to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
Do you have an old junker sitting around that's not worth anything? It might be just an old junker to you, but at Speedy Auto Salvage, it's worth big bucks. Your end-of-life car or truck will quickly turn into cash for vacation, bill payoffs, or just money for fun. Speedy also takes sheet metal and old appliances and will put cash right in your hands. Speedy pays top dollar for your end-of-life vehicle, sheet metal, scrap iron, and even old appliances. Pickup service is available. Hurry in today to Speedy Auto Salvage.
Back here in New Philadelphia, the Quakers out to a good start against the visiting Alliance Aviators, 11-5 with 2:59 remaining on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard. Rick, right now the Quaker offense seemed to be rolling on all cylinders like they did in the Dover game.
Yeah, they got out to a quick start here, Mitch, and that's what they're going to need to do against Alliance. Reed Wells, 5 points so far in this quarter. Like we talked earlier, he only had 2 points come from a free throw line in the last ball game, so he's got off to a great start.
Some substitutions have been made on both ends. Jackson Martini now in the game for New Philadelphia, as J.R. Jackson pulls up from the top, makes the three. Jackson now with 5 points as the Philly lead cut to 3. Jackson now on defense now for the Aviators. Jackson Martini trying to drive inside the paint, giving it back out to Roman Willie, off of Roman Willie's foot, out of bounds.
First turnover at the time for the Quakers. Martini drive in the middle, gets shut off. Passes it out to Willie, but the ball goes out of bounds.
Among the substitutions for Alliance include the man with the ball, number 0, Cash Brisker, the junior guard. Coming into tonight's game, averaging just over 6 points a game, going up against Wells, off the glass, no good. Ball is tipped up for grabs. It's back into the hands of Brisker, but a foul is called. And that'll go against the Aviators. Let's take a look at it here on the Dennison Yard replay.
Strong move up inside, but it doesn't go. Loose ball foul right there. Martini's fouled going after the basketball.
That was the first foul on another sub for Alliance, number 2, Tajay Nicholson. One of the standouts in their win over West Branch. A block is made at the rim now. The Quakers still have it, kicking it out to Martini in the corner. Drilled it.
Picking up right where he left off last Friday night. Martini with the three. Good find there by Harriman.
Martini was our Clars XL player of the game, 16 points, including 5 threes, in the Quakers win over Dover on Friday night. It's 14-8 Quakers late in this first quarter. A long three from Nicholson is no good. Ball is tipped over to Jackson Martini, taking it down the floor. Martini trying to go up one-on-one, off the glass, it's good.
Martini picking up where he left off.
5 points coming off of the bench for the junior now. They give it up to Brisker. Brisker driving inside, no good. They wanted a foul call. It's rebounded by Isaac Roman Willie. So the Quakers have double the points of Alliance here in the opening quarter as Harriman kicks it out to Martini again. Does he have it? No. It's rebounded, and foul is called on Roman Willie.
In and out that time for Martini. Halfway down, but doesn't stay. Parker Rieger in the lineup now for New Philadelphia. He'll replace T.R. Harriman. Quinn Miller back in the lineup. He'll replace Isaac Roman Willie.
And so we see Braylon Sears coming off the bench here for Alliance as well. Sears, a 6'2" senior. As Alliance is trying to cut into the early New Philadelphia lead. Jackson gets the ball and a charge is called against Alliance.
That's another turnover against Alliance. That's 5 in this quarter, Mitch.
Take a look at here, Mount Hope Fence defensive replay on the right side of your screen. To try to set up the offense here, and New Philadelphia just threw it out of bounds. With 43.1 seconds left in the quarter. Alliance will get it back here, but they have some work to do to try and erase this New Philly lead early on.
Quakers got him doubled up right now.
It's Jackson against Wells. Trying to find a man inside. That's Channing Jellison now in the game. Jellison standing at 6'6". Working against Martini. Jackson working against Wells. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson is fouled.
Gonna go against Reed Wells. A little reach in there.
That's the second foul of the quarter for the Quakers. Both teams with 2 fouls apiece. Wells with his first infraction.
That Richards is pretty quick.
This Alliance team likes to keep a fast pace here throughout this season. And it's back in the hands of Jackson with 15 seconds left. Jackson reading Wells, now going with the left hand again. Pulling up from 18 feet, got it. 7 points for Jackson. Quakers trying to work their way down court over to Martini. Martini with the long three, no good. And so the New Philadelphia Quakers out to a 6-point advantage against visiting Alliance here in the opening quarter of this high school basketball showdown here on Big Time Sports.
Introducing Uncle Primo's, where culinary expertise meets passion. Uncle Primo's, where we're crafting outstanding steaks and succulent seafood like never before. Our passion for the perfect dish is unmatched. We take pride in every Italian creation, boasting our lasagna as unbeatable. And our Primo salad, a timeless classic, always fresh, always delicious. Good food and good company, because here we're making restaurant history one dish at a time. Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams with our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern.
Football there, football there, football everywhere! What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
Huh. Okay, what if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he couldn't stop his body like a human, so he ends up trampling him, and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back, and he tramples him some more, and he's like, I'm so sorry, I'm a buffalo. I don't know my strength compared to you.
Wait, what?
Come on, ref, let the boys play!
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas Insurance Professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more. Visit TuskInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations, New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
LodgeVision Technologies is a locally owned IT service management group in Winesburg, Ohio.
If your small business has technology needs ranging from workstation setups to network management, filtering, and cybersecurity, LodgeVision Technologies has the team and experience to create a solution unique to your business. Our goal is to simplify your business by taking the complexity and difficulty out of technology. Contact LodgeVision Technologies and experience a true peace of mind with all of your technology needs.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. and the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach?
So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got one turn. He makes 2 turns. Wow! Sweet banana, we have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
Ready to find your dream home? At Willis Group Realty, we make the journey simple and stress-free. Whether it's your first home, forever home, or something in between, our friendly agents are with you every step of the way. Trusted expertise, personal service, and a love for community. That's the Willis difference. Discover the joy of home with Willis Group Realty.
Back here in New Philadelphia, Mitch Spinell alongside Rick Ridgway. New Philadelphia out to a 6-point lead here, and they've had a really spread out offense so far. They're also able to force some turnovers against the Aviators.
Yeah, the Aviators in that first quarter, Mitch, had 5 turnovers. A lot of pressure by New Philadelphia causing some of those. But the big thing right now is the Quakers were 7 out of 12 from the field, which is good on anybody's night.
We'll see if they can continue their same success. We mentioned in the Friday night game against the Crimson Tornadoes, the Quakers went into a bit of an offensive slump at multiple points throughout the remainder of that game. But it's Reed Wells here now trying to take the ball up the floor. He gives it over to Martini on the right side. Martini already with a couple of shots already in the game, but he throws it away. Back over to Alliance now. Brisker taking it down the floor. They'll kick it out to the right side here. Nicholson trying to drive in here, but Wells dives with the ball, and it's a jump ball. Possession Alliance.
Good defense that time by the Quakers, almost coming up with the steal.
And an official's timeout here is.
Looks like
we have Quinn Miller headed to the locker room. Correction, that is
Lincoln Murphy.
Lincoln Murphy, the junior.
Looks like he might have a little blood.
And so T.R. Harriman makes the quick substitution. And we resume play here with the Aviators having the basketball. 6-point lead here still for New Philly. Alliance coming in with a record of 19-2. Their last loss coming back on January 6th to Massillon. Jackson from the free throw line. Off the back iron, it's rebounded by Quinn Miller. Miller taking it on the fast break here, going up against Brisker. He can't convert. Rebound back over to Jackson. Jackson will pull up now as Wells is on defense. Throwing it cross court over here to the left block. Brisker back to Jackson. Jackson pulling up for 3. No good. Rebounded by Martini. And it's Harriman now going up against Nicholson. Harriman loses the ball. It's tipped away from him. Back into the hands of Mushrush. Back to Harriman on the left wing. Alliance now starting to pickpocket the Quakers a little bit here. It's Jackson playing close on Wells. New Philadelphia resetting its offense here. Alliance in its man defense. Swung over to Miller. Miller finding a gap inside over to Mushrush. Already with a basket in this game, but the ball's knocked away. And diving on the floor will be Jellison. It's a foul called on the Quakers. That's going to be the first on Mushrush.
Yeah, a little frustration foul there by Mushrush.
So already the ball knocked out of the Quakers' hands 3 times in this quarter, 2 for turnovers. And despite their high scoring averages this season, the Aviators have had to gut out a couple of victories here late in the season. They had a 51-45 victory against Canfield as the 3-point attempt is no good. And back into the hands of the Aviators, it's Sears, and the foul is called against New Philly.
That was going to go against.
That's going to be the second foul on Aiden Mushrush as Isaac Roman Willie will come into the game. So again, much like the Dover game, Mushrush will head to the bench in foul trouble.
Lose a lot of size with him going to the bench.
On the inbound, Brisker throws it away into the hands of Martini. Martini sending it down to Roman Willie down court. Willie throws it to Jackson again for three. That one's no good. Rebounded by the Aviators. Jackson. J.R. Jackson. Crossing it over into the paint here. No good, but he tips it back up and in.
Followed his shot up, tipped it back in.
J.R. Jackson with 9 points. Quakers lead down to 6. Down to 4 rather here in the second quarter. They're up 16-10 to start the period, and a foul is called on Alliance. Their first of the quarter.
Yeah, it's going to go against number 1, J.R. Jackson. Richard. Hustle play there.
Cam Burton returns to the contest in favor of Nicholson. Meanwhile, number 11, Parker Woods, also back in as well. Quakers yet to score in this second quarter as they kick it over to T.R. Harriman, who's having to work against the 6'6" Channing Jellison, but Harriman blocked at the rim by Jellison. Here comes Alliance. Jackson throwing it inside. Jellison has to get it out of bounds, and he steps out of bounds. They'll say it's New Philly ball.
Another turnover for the Aviators.
Rick mentioned 5 giveaways for the Aviators in the first quarter. Soft press now for Alliance, as it's Quinn Miller now getting the trap. Over to Isaac Roman Willie on the right wing. Roman Willie going down the baseline. No good. Rebounded by Alliance. Jellison again on the board. And he'll swing it over to Parker Woods. Woods came into tonight's game averaging 10.5 points per contest. And Cam Burton will take the point, slowing it down here for the Avs. Gives it to Jackson. Jackson on the left wing, getting the screen from Jellison. Trying to work down the baseline, goes inside the paint. He'll try to kick it back out to big man inside the paint, and a jump ball is called. That's going back to Philly.
Another turnover by the Aviators. Lincoln Murphy back in the ball game for Quinn Miller for the Quakers. New Philly hasn't scored yet this quarter, Matt, and it's almost half over. Or Mitch?
We are reaching the midway point now. New Philadelphia was up 6 here to start the quarter. Just 1 basket between the two teams so far. Wells on the double team now, gives it over to Harriman. It's a zone now, I believe, for the
little 2-3, will trap out front when they can.
Harriman now working up against Parker Woods. Harriman has had to work against taller defenders all night. Look here now for Lincoln Murphy inside, and another turnover for the Quakers. Cam Burton.
Tough pass in there.
Jackson from the left side for 3. Off the back iron, rebounds up for grabs in the hands of Murphy.
You get the ball in the paint, you're better off shooting it than passing.
Martini from the right wing, no good. Rebounds up and tipped, and it's into the hands of the Quakers. Harriman gives it to Wells. Wells on the pump fake, gives it back to Harriman. Harriman for 3, no good. And it's Jellison able to pick up the ball here, so both teams going cold from the 3-point line this quarter. Woods drawing contact from Roman Willie, and he'll go to the line. And we'll take a timeout here. The Quakers up 4 with 3:12 until halftime.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service rating for 10 straight years. Call 330-363-7407 to get all the benefits you deserve. Medicare made easy with Primetime Health Plan. Primetime Health Plan is an HMO POS plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Primetime Health Plan depends on contract renewal. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system. Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
We welcome you back here. Quakers up 4 with 3:12 remaining until halftime. As Parker Woods sinks the first free throw. An interesting development here. 2 fouls now called on the leading scorer for Alliance and J.R. Jackson. As we're seeing a few substitutions, Sam Hayes returns for the Aviators. Woods sinks his second free throw. So the Aviators with 4 points in the quarter. They shut out the Quakers so far. It's 16-14. A little over 3 minutes until the half. Quakers work around the press now. Harriman at the point, already shot from 3 in this quarter. Martini again from the right side. Got it this time.
That's a shot they're going to have to take because that's a shot that Alliance has given them.
Martini with 8 points here. Burton on the floater is good. Burton's first basket
Crossover by
of the game.
Burton.
It is now 19-16 here. As Murphy needs to get past half court, he throws it back to Wells. They get past the line. Wells gives it to Roman Willie. Now in the hands of Harriman as he is met closely by Braylon Sears back in the game for Alliance. Harriman tried to find Roman Willie inside, and the ball's dove for on the floor. Wells picks it up over to Roman Willie from the corner for 3. No good. Rebound up to Martini, but back into the hands of Burton, who throws it over. And now it's the Aviators in transition. Jackson up off the glass. Jackson now with 11 points.
Timeout Quakers.
It's Zach Ross who needs a break as the 6-point Quaker lead to start this second quarter has been whittled down to 1 with 2:06 remaining before halftime. We'll take a look at the Simpson Salute cheer cam here. The Quakers and the Aviator Spirit squads as Rick, this has kind of turned here in the second quarter. We saw a lot of offensive production from the Quakers so far, but it's Alliance being able to force them into mistakes.
Yeah, you know, Alliance is really picking up the pressure full court. They went from full court man to a little trap. Quakers are only like 1 out of 10 in this quarter, so that's been the big difference in the game so far in this quarter.
You mentioned New Philadelphia, 7 of 12 from the field in the opening period. So we'll see if the timeout from Ross can reset them a little bit.
Looks like Alliance going back to the half-court trap. Little 1-2-2.
Sam Hayes now working the backcourt now for the defense for Alliance. Nearly stolen there by Burton. They get it over to Roman Willie on the right wing. Now they'll try to reset the offense back in the hands of Burton. On the steal, here comes Hayes with the layup. And Alliance has taken the lead for the first time since the opening period.
Unforced turnovers by the Quakers for the easy two.
20-19 now with about 100 seconds before halftime. Roman Willie swings it over to Murphy, trying to drive inside. Martini gets enough space from the corner, no good. Here comes Parker Woods. Now on the right wing, pulling up for three. Got it! And the Aviators lead up to 4.
Nice job by Woods that time off the dribble, puts the ball between his legs, hits the 3.
Woods now with 5 points. Roman Willie stuck in the corner. They get it back out to Wells on the double team. Now over to Murphy, wide open for 3. Air ball. Here comes Woods. They kick it to the corner now. Sam Hayes going inside off the glass with the left hand. Hayes now with back-to-back baskets, and it's a 6-point lead for Alliance.
Hayes 6'6". He's a force in there.
Harriman kicks it to Martini again. Now driving baseline. Harriman.
Another turnover by the Quakers.
Alliance has outscored New Philadelphia by 12 points in this quarter. A 15-3 advantage has put them at 25-19 with 36.5 left. And it's J.R. Jackson setting up for one final possession here for the Aviators, as they'll exchange time with Burton. Harriman trying to work up close to Burton now with 15 seconds left. Burton getting the read from Coach Chet Harper, and now they'll set the offense. 9 seconds left. Burton gives it over to Hayes. Back to Burton at the top of the key. They'll give it to Jackson. Jackson on the right wing. Has to get up a shot. Off the glass, no good. Clock still ticking, and the shot is no good by Hayes. So we go into the halftime. First quarter belonged to New Philly. Second belonged to Alliance. We'll take a quick time out here and get you our halftime report right after this.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction. Discover Little Caesars Pizza in New Philadelphia. Indulge in our delectable pizza varieties perfect for pickup or delivery. From classic pepperoni to mouth-watering supreme. Plus, we have wings, crazy bread, and much, much more. Enjoy the convenience and great taste of Little Caesars Pizza. Little Caesars, 539 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Bringing you quality and convenience, so don't settle for anything less than the best. Little Caesars.
Oak Shadows Golf Club is a premier 18-hole course that will surely bring your group back for another fun round. Oak Shadows offers panoramic views and is suitable for all skill levels. Our bent grass fairways, tees, and greens will offer you a comfortable and enjoyable experience. For your tee time, call 330-343-2426 or at oakshadowsgolf@gmail.com.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome to Action Extreme Sports, Northeast Ohio's top dealer for Gas, KTM, Kimco, Landmaster, and YCF. Check out our awesome selection of motorcycles, dirt bikes, ATVs, UTVs, and electric bikes. New or used, we've got it all. Located in New Philadelphia, near Canton and Akron. Visit or call us today for unbeatable sales, service, parts, and financing. Action Extreme Sports. Your adventure starts here.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach? So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got one turn. He makes two turns. Wow! Sweet banana, we have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
We welcome you back here to New Philadelphia High School. We have the halftime break between the Aviators and the Quakers, and it's Alliance after a slow start in the opening quarter with a 25-19 lead. Mitch Spinell here on the call alongside Rick Ridgway. And Rick, things really turned for New Philadelphia in that second quarter. 1 out of 10 from the field.
Yeah, they couldn't throw the ball in the ocean there in that second quarter there, Mitch. After going 7 for 12 in the first quarter, plus the other thing that hurt them was they had 5 turnovers in that quarter.
This Ferris halftime report brought to you by Ferris Sales, Service, Parts, and Body Shop. Let's take a look at some of the numbers here besides the ones we just said. It really was a tale of 2 different quarters for both teams as Alliance able to take advantage and key in on a few turnovers.
Yeah, Alliance, you know, they cut their turnovers back. As you can see there, they was 8 out of 22. Philly, or they was 10 out of 21. Philly was 8 out of 22. Rebounds 12 for Alliance, 9 for Philly. Turnovers 8 for Alliance, 6 for Philly. But you only scored 3 points in that quarter. That's not a very good quarter for you. And New Philadelphia finds themselves down now and start the second half. It's going to be an uphill battle.
Among some of the individual numbers for us, we have 11 points, the game high from J.R. Jackson, courtesy of Alliance. Meanwhile, for New Philadelphia, Jackson Martini already with a pair of 3-pointers. He leads the way for the Quakers with 8 points. That's the halftime report brought to you by Ferris Sales, Service, Parts, and Body Shop. When we return, can Alliance continue to build momentum and get a road victory here at Quaker Gym, or will New Philadelphia put a win on the end of their season? We'll be back right after this.
Here, let me help you move all your stuff to your car.
I can't believe you got me approved today. Everywhere I went, I couldn't get anything going, man. This is awesome.
Hey, what do you do for work again, man? You have some tape in here, some rope.
I'm gonna need some help right here, though. This thing's heavy.
What do you have in here, man? It seems like you almost have a body or something.
Like I said, just mind your business.
No judgment here. We will beat up the bank, get you the best rate and payment.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service rating for 10 straight years. Call 330-363-7407 to get all the benefits you deserve. Medicare made easy with Primetime Health Plan. Primetime Health Plan is an HMO POS plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Primetime Health Plan depends on contract renewal. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system.
Not like your average high school. You start with something that you love.
Just getting hands-on is way different from sitting in a classroom.
Every day's different. You come across a problem, you have to tackle that problem, you have to figure out how to tackle the problem.
Skills I've acquired through just my lab in itself have been mind-blowing. Definitely here at Buckeye, they prepare you for any situation that you could go into after high school.
Charlie Jones here for Malkwitz Tavern. The very best in steaks or pork chops are at Malkwitz Tavern in Strasburg. Served on a sizzling platter to enhance your steak, you will soon agree it's the best. Our pasta with our homemade sauce and succulent seafood are also favorites. Don't be shy, give Malkwitz Tavern a try. I'll see you there soon.
This is Dover Brake Inc., A legacy spanning 3 generations at 9670 State Route 250 Northwest in Strasburg, Ohio. Your dedicated brake specialists committed to top-notch truck maintenance. Trust us for unmatched expertise and service. Your safety on the road is our priority. For information on service, parts, and a lot more, log on to DoverBrakeInc.com, where generations of excellence meet truck maintenance perfection.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Here, let me help you move all your stuff to your car.
I can't believe you got me approved today. Everywhere I went, I couldn't get anything going, man. This is awesome.
Hey, what do you do for work again, man? You have some tape in here, some rope.
I'm gonna need some help right here, though. This thing's heavy.
What do you have in here, man? It seems like you almost have a body or something.
Like I said, just mind your business.
No judgment here. We will beat up the bank, get you the best rate and payment.
Back here at New Philadelphia High School, the Alliance Aviators have turned a 6-point deficit into a 6-point lead as we enter the second half against the Quakers. Mitch Spinell alongside Rick Ridgway. Rick, how do the Quakers, what changes do they need to make in order to get themselves back in the game?
Well, naturally they're going to have to score, but the question is how they're going to score. It was 1 for 10 in that quarter there. Most of the shots were outside, didn't go to the free throw line. They're going to have to push the issue, get to the basket, get to the free throw line, start scoring some points, so this is going to get out of hand pretty quick.
Zeroing in on that one statistic you said, the Quakers yet to shoot a free throw in this game. The Aviators 2 of 2 out of the charity stripe as we enter the tip-off of the second half, brought to you by Mount Hope Fence. It's New Philadelphia now trying to work their way back here against an Alliance team that has only lost 2 times this season.
And Alliance will start with the basketball to start the third quarter.
New Philadelphia 10-1 at home this year. Their only defeat was a 1-point loss at the hands of Worcester back on December 19th. That same night, the Aviators earned their only road loss of the season in a 5-point defeat to the West Branch Warriors. As the Alliance sets up here, New Philadelphia still working in man. Cam Burton getting the ball against T.R. Harriman. And he'll give it up to Sam Hayes. Hayes standing at 6'6", but able to work the point a little bit here for Alliance in this game. They give it up to J.R. Jackson, who had 11 points going into halftime here. He pulls up a long 2, and it's...
Gets the shooter's bounce there.
He finds the socket in between the glass and the rim to make it 27-19. Jackson with 13 points.
There's that pressure again, half court by the Aviators.
Another trap here as Cam Burton able to tip it away from Harriman. Burton throws it over to Sam Hayes, and Hayes gets the and one.
Another costly turnover by the Quakers, those cross-court passes.
Take a look at the Domino's big play replay right here by Hayes.
You know, you're going to throw that cross-court pass, you got to put a little more mustard on it to get there. You can't let the ball be in the air that long.
Hayes will make the free throw, the lefty. Now it's 6 points on the game. Correction, make it 7, and it's a 10-point lead for the Aviators. Less than a minute into the third quarter. Another trap for Alliance here. They get Lincoln Murphy stuck, and Murphy gets it to Harriman. A nice pass over
back door there
to Quinn Miller, his first basket since the opening quarter.
Good job of breaking the pressure that time. Harriman finding Miller.
30-19 now on the Wing Garage Door scoreboard, as it's Burton with 5 points on the night. Working the point for Alliance here. He has another floater up for grabs, and it's good.
Alliance starting out hot in this third quarter. That's their third 2-point basket.
It's Wells alongside Murphy working the press. They get it back to Wells here with 5 points on the game, all of them in the first quarter. And he'll kick it out to Harriman. Harriman driving inside once again with the left hand off the top of the glass.
Good strong move by Harriman that time.
That's Harriman's first bucket of the game. The lead back down to 9 for Alliance. That's J.R. Jackson giving up to Parker Woods, who had a few points before the first half here. He swings it out to Sam Hayes for 3, and Hayes from the right corner.
Alliance still perfect here in the third quarter, 4 for 4.
Hayes in double digits now as one-man press remains here. They get it past half court over to Quinn Miller, back over to Wells. Wells swings it over to Harriman again. And he'll give it back to Reed here at the corner. Driving inside, and he'll kick it out here to a three-point attempt by Miller is no good. This Alliance defense really keeping Wells from getting to the basket as Jackson loses it off his leg, and the Alliance bench not liking the call.
Good pressure that time by Reed Wells. Jackson Martini coming in for Quinn Miller for the Quakers.
Martini, the leading scorer for New Philadelphia after the first half, 8 points on the night with a pair of three-pointers. New Philadelphia continuing to work around this press here. They get it up to Aiden Mushrush back in the game. Mushrush got into foul trouble in this first half. Harriman going up against Woods, and Harriman off the glass, no good. Back up to Mushrush, who puts it back in.
With a good strong move on the rebound for the easy 2.
That's 4 points now for the senior big man here. Cam Burton with the basketball. We mentioned the 1-2 tandem of Reed Wells and Aiden Mushrush combining for only 2 points in their last game, a win against Dover. They're currently combined for 9 points here. Sam Hayes in double digits now. He has 10 points here, goes up against Martini, and blocked from behind by Mushrush. Here comes the Quaker fast break. Murphy goes up against Jackson, and Jackson with the foul.
That'll take the Quakers to the line for the first time tonight.
He absorbed the contact here on the replay. That was Lincoln Murphy, as the Aviators really wanted that to be a clean block call.
Well, you got a little bit of body there.
As Murphy misses the first free throw, that was the second foul called. I believe a correction was made during the first half. That'll be the second foul called on J.R. Jackson. Second free throw by Murphy is good. That makes it a 35-26 lead for Alliance. One foul apiece per team in this third quarter now as Burton gives it up to Jackson. Jackson, an all-around athlete for Alliance, not only the standout basketball player, was all EBC this year as a starting quarterback for the Avs football team and stars in track and field as well. They get it inside off the tip of the rim. It's no good. That attempt by Cole Pasco, and a foul called against Alliance. Take a timeout here halfway through the third. Aviators up 9.
Thinking about selling your car? Make it fun at Ferris Chevy Toyota. We buy all cars, any truck, any SUV, and we pay top dollar, even if you don't buy from us. It's fast, easy, and yes, car buying is fun at Ferris. Visit us on the Wabash in New Philadelphia or start online at ferrischevytoyota.com. Ferris Chevy Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Unleash the champion in you at T-County Boxing Academy. From beginners to seasoned pros, our classes are tailored for every age and skill level. Get ready to jab, hook, and cross your way to greatness with our expert trainers. Join a community where everyone is welcome to embrace the power within. It's not just a workout, it's a journey to a stronger, more confident you. T-County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up now and step into the ring of endless possibilities.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today. Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
When it comes to your health, trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology and to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
We welcome you back here. Alliance up 9 over New Philadelphia halfway through the third quarter. Alliance emptying part of its bench here to include the likes of Channing Jellison as well as Cash Brisker back in the game. New Philadelphia with the ball here, still working up against a trap defense here up close by Alliance. Harriman swings it over to Martini. Martini trying to drive inside the paint, and he'll go up and is blocked. Nice defensive stand there by Alliance.
Good strong move there by Martini.
That was courtesy of J.R. Jackson here. Jackson can't convert, but they get it out here to Cash Brisker. That was Braylon Sears on the block for Alliance. Brisker still yet to score here tonight. He's averaging around 6 points per game this season. Sears for three, no good from the left wing. Picked back up by Hayes, and Hayes puts it off the glass.
Offensive rebounds.
The second chance gives Alliance an 11-point lead with 3 minutes remaining in the third.
There's too much size in there right now for the Quakers.
Martini gets trapped in the corner, gets it out to Harriman. As Harriman working up against Hayes close by. Martini from the corner again. Got it again. Martini leading the way again with 11 points as the lead is down to 37-29 for Alliance. Cash Brisker at point for the Avs, draining some clock. Gets it over to Hayes in the corner. Hayes will give it back out to Jackson. Now the big man gets it back in the corner. Hayes doesn't convert, but it's picked up by Cash Brisker now. They get it over to Hayes inside the paint against the undersized Wells, and Hayes wins the battle.
Easy basket right there for Hayes.
Back-to-back second chances for the Aviators. Makes it 39-29, and Hayes has a game-high 14 points.
Quakers need to keep attacking here.
Mush Rush trying to work Wells now to the right here. It's in the hands of Harriman. They get over to Mush Rush inside, trying to draw contact, and contact is made, courtesy of Hayes.
He'll go to the line, shoot two.
Take a look at the replay here as Hayes tried to go against Mush Rush inside. And
Mush Rush had a bad angle, and Hayes kind of bailed him out, but that's what you need to do. You need to get to the basket.
Mush Rush this season averaging 75% from the free throw line coming into tonight. He makes the first. As lead is back down to 9 here. The Quakers trying to cut even further into that Aviators lead, but a lot of second chances for the Alliance offense. Mush Rush perfect from the line. It's 39-31. The Big man with 6 points on the night. Came into tonight's game averaging about 8.5 points per game this season. Brisker working up close against Lincoln Murphy. Now it's Jackson redrawing the play. Hayes against Mushrush. He'll try to swing it out. Back over to Jellison, who picks it up. Jellison working up against Mushrush, a fellow 6'6" big man for the road team. They'll get it over to Briscoe on the right wing again. Brisker finds Hayes in the corner again. Hayes driving baseline against Mushrush and gets it in. 16 points for Sam Hayes.
Good strong move from the baseline that time by Hayes.
Alliance lead is back to 10. They'll get over to Martini on the wing now, working against a trap. Harriman dribbling around against Jellison and back to Martini. Martini driving inside the paint, kicks it to Mushrush. They'll swing it back to Wells, the leading three-point shooter for the Quakers this season. Harriman lost the ball out of bounds.
I think they're going to overturn this one.
And they're going to call it New Philly basketball, like you said, Rick.
Stay with the Quakers there.
So it'll stay on the Quakers side, 41.4 remaining in the third. And Jackson Martini, we have a timeout here as it's Lincoln Murphy. He went to the locker room earlier in this game with an undisclosed treatment, and it's Quinn Miller making the quick substitution. Martini has to get it in, gets it to Mushrush in the corner. Clock now under 40 seconds. Martini with a few threes already in this game. He has one in this third quarter, and they'll give it back to Reed Wells to reset the offense. Wells with 5 points on the night, going up against Cash Brisker. They'll get it back to Wells here. 20 seconds left in the third. Philadelphia stalling for the final shot. Brisker closing the space between him and Wells, down to 10. Wells trying to get the screen from Harriman. Gets around two defenders. Wells with the floater. It's no good. Alliance will hold it here for the end of the third quarter. And Alliance still holding strong with a 41-31 lead here at New Philadelphia High School. And we'll be back after these messages.
Welcome to PAC Oil Drilling, your local energy partner. Embrace the benefits of domestic oil production with us. We pride ourselves on safe and environmentally responsible practices, ensuring minimal impact on Ohio's beautiful landscape. Our dedicated team is committed to meeting energy demands while preserving nature's beauty. PAC Drilling is a big supporter of high school athletics and academics. We wish our athletes the very best on the field and in the classroom.
You can recover so much faster in the comfort of your own home. It's good to be.
It's not easy caring for an aging parent. At Ember Complete Home Healthcare in Uricksville, we can help you full-time or just a few hours a week. We can develop a customized care plan. Call 740-922-6888 or learn more at embercomplete.com.
Looking for a Ford? Head to Parkway Ford in Dover, Ohio, just a quick drive from Canton. We're your hometown hub for new and used cars, expert service, and financing made easy. Whether you're buying, leasing, servicing, or selling, our team is here to help. No pressure, just great deals and even better people. Serving drivers from Tuscarawas, Stark, and Summit counties, we do business your way, the right way, the Parkway way. Come see us in Dover.
Located at 237 West Front Street, Dover, with a full-service bar. We offer carry-out, catering, and a dine-in area. We do take reservations Monday through Wednesday.
It's the best for me and you, Sammy's Barbecue.
Our barbecue is true barbecue. We smoke all of our own meats in-house with our homemade rubs and match it perfectly with our sweet barbecue sauce. Come and see us soon.
A 10-point lead for the Alliance Aviators over the New Philadelphia Quakers in this high school boys basketball matchup here on Big Time Sports. We enter the start of the fourth quarter here. Mitch Spinell alongside Rick Ridgway, and Alliance just kept growing its lead there, taking advantage of some mistakes by the Quakers.
Yeah, without a doubt, you know, the Quakers did have a little bit better half or quarter at times scoring, but so did Alliance.
The two standout performances right now for the visiting Aviators. Sam Hayes at 16 points on the night, with J.R. Jackson has 11 of his 13 points coming in the first half.
Alliance was 7-11 in that quarter, Mitch. To increase the lead.
New Philadelphia was down a point in their recent OCC clinching victory over the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. Can they overcome 10 points here tonight? They start with the basketball here. T.R. Harriman and Reed Wells working the backcourt for New Philly. Wells with 5 points on the game, getting the screen from Mushrush, but he's picked up by Braylon Sears. Now they swing it over to Miller down the baseline. Miller kicking it out to Harriman. Harriman throws it to the corner now, back over to Wells. Some fast passes here from the Quakers. Harriman from the top for three, no good. Rebound is by Miller, and Reed Wells dives on the floor. And a timeout is called by Zach Ross and the Quakers.
Good hustle that time by the Quakers. Quinn Miller going after that ball.
A wild beginning here for the fourth quarter as the Quakers will retain possession, still down 10 against this Alliance team, as we go to our Dover Dental Group fan cams, seeing some of the Quaker faithful here. With a mix of Alliance Aviator fans who made the long trip over.
Quakers going to have to handle the basketball and get to the basket. Mitch, get back in this ball game.
We've seen them trying to get the ball out a little bit quicker, not taking so many drives to the basket here, especially with their backcourt. They haven't been able to get to the basket with some of these oversized defenders for Alliance. But
Alliance has increased their lead every quarter since the first quarter.
So Harriman will take the ball out from under the basket, and he gives it up to Reed Wells. Now over to Quinn Miller, one of four seniors tonight here for New Philly, as Harriman gives it back to Miller. Miller for three, no good. And it's into the hands of Channing Jellison for Alliance. Ever since the opening quarter, the Quakers have mostly gone cold from the three-point line tonight, Rick.
Yes. That second quarter was devastating, being 1 out of 10.
Jellison has it at the top. They give it over to Jackson. Jackson. Now it's over to Braylon Sears. He's yet to get on the board tonight. Sears off the glass. And calls a travel.
Just one little step too many. That was a Euro step and a step.
Turnover is called there, much to the dismay of Chet Harper, the third-year head coach for Alliance, a 1993 graduate of the school. Left school as the all-time leading scorer with 1,344 points. And came back after a stint on Kenton McKinley's coaching staff.
Alliance in that 1-2-2 zone right now.
Harriman now dribbles it, or passes it off the foot of Cash Brisker. So the ball will stay with New Philly.
Got Samuel Hayes out there on that point, 6'6".
And Wells has had a tough time going against him at any point of the court here tonight.
Yeah, decided height advantage out there.
Quakers needing to make a run, down 10 early in the fourth quarter as T.R. Harriman gives it back up to Wells. Now back over to Harriman from the top for three. Got it. And we saw in the Dover game he was able to launch from deep for a three.
He gets his feet set. He can stroke it. They're going to need a few more of those. That cuts the lead back to 10. So
the lead down to 7 now for the Aviators. The timeout is called by Alliance with 6:05 remaining in the game. And you wonder if New Philadelphia is able to find that stroke from the three-point line, if they can work their way quickly back into this game. There's still a lot of time left.
Well, there's 6 minutes left. You're right, but it's 3-possession ball game right now. and they haven't been able to stop Alliance too many times down the floor. So that's the big thing right now. You got to get some stops and you got to get some scores to get right back in the ballgame.
Key thing to look at right now, 27 combined points between J.R. Jackson and Sam Hayes. That's already a tough task for New Philadelphia's defense tonight. However, the current crop that we're seeing on our screen right now of Brisker, as well as Braylon Sears and Jellison, have not gotten on the board yet for the Aviators. So you may be able to condense your defensive efforts into two guys and essentially dare them into forcing other guys to score. And it's Jackson now working the baseline against Wells here to start off the possession for the Aviators. And they'll get it back up to Cash Brisker. It's T.R. Harriman working close against the Aviators junior. Jackson up at the floater with the left hand, no good, and it's picked up by Hayes under the basket.
Hayes having an outstanding night tonight for the Aviators.
Sam Hayes now with a game high 18 points, the lead back up to 43-34. It's Harriman dribbling out of the paint here, already launched from three here in this quarter. Trying to get a screen by Mushrush here as Hayes and Jackson pick him up. Wells now from the right side, thought about the three. And Wells has been hesitant to shoot from three tonight, but not here. He misses the three-pointer, picked up by Miller on the rebound. Harriman for three again. Off the front of the rim, no good, and it's picked up by Cash Brisker. Jackson floats it over now to Hayes, and Hayes is stripped from under by Harriman out of bounds.
Good hustle that time by Harriman, saving the easy layup.
4:54 remaining in the game.
Isaac Roman Willie back in the ball game for the Quakers, replacing Aiden Mushrush.
Meanwhile, Cole Pasco, the senior, will be back in for Alliance. Pasco also yet to get on the board tonight for Alliance. Another look to Hayes here inside, and Hayes is up to 20 points.
Hayes is having a field day inside. He's 6'6", and he's taking advantage of his size.
Jackson Martini from the right corner, no good. It's picked up by Miller on the board, and he's tied up in a jump ball. And Alliance is going to get it back. Things going a little south here for New Philadelphia. They remain down 11 points with 4:40 left in this contest on senior night of all nights. As it's been the 1-2 tandem of J.R. Jackson and Sam Hayes. Cash Brisker goes to the basket, no good. And a foul is called. I think they're going to call that on the Quakers.
It's going to go against Isaac Roman Willie, I do believe.
First infraction of the period for New Philly. Take a look at it here. It was on the rebound efforts by Roman Willie, who went over. As Alliance keeps the ball, Cam Burton back in the game, taking it from under. Referees trying to double check on the initial call. Now it's in the hands of J.R. Jackson. Jackson with 13 points on the night. Now it's over to Burton, back over to Hayes, the leading scorer. Roman Willie playing close to Hayes. More comparable height there than the matchup we've seen of Reed Wells against Hayes. Martini playing up close to Pasco. Correction, that's Parker Woods back in the game for Alliance, as the Aviators trying to hold the ball a little bit longer here, as they're around the halfway point of the final period. Jackson getting the screen from Pasco. It doesn't take, so they'll reset the offense now. Alliance looking for the good shot here. They get it over to Pasco. Pasco hands it off to Burton now. Burton, a few baskets already from inside here tonight. As Jackson breaks away, nice pass by Woods, but it's picked up by Jackson after it nearly went out of bounds. So no harm done there for Alliance as of yet. Another matchup here, Hayes against Wells on the left block as Jackson drives inside with the left hand and rolls it in.
Jackson with a lot of talent on that drive, pulls up, nice soft touch.
Wells against Burton now, driving inside the paint, back to Harriman from the top of the key again. That's good. That's Quinn Miller on the three.
Got it back down to 10.
Woods now swings it inside to Pasco, and Pasco on the board. Aviators lead back up to 11 here. Look inside for Roman Willie. Looking out already here as Wells. Gives it up to Harriman. Harriman launches again. No good. Rebound by Hayes. Lead for Alliance up to 12 here. Burton. Ball knocked away. Harriman gives it up to Quinn Miller, finding a space down the lane, and he kicks it out to Wells.
Need to get some offense there.
With 2:10 remaining in the fourth, New Philadelphia, a lot of work to do against this Alliance defense. Reed Wells gets it back from Harriman. Reed Wells for three, good. That's Wells now with 8 points. It's a 49-40 game. And it's Jackson. New Philadelphia with 3 more fouls to give. Cam Burton finds a wide open look inside, and they call a foul on New Philly. We'll take a quick timeout here. 1:40 remaining with the Aviators up 9.
Ready to find your dream home? At Willis Group Realty, we make the journey simple and stress-free. Whether it's your first home, forever home, or something in between, our friendly agents are with you every step of the way. Trusted expertise, personal service, and a love for community. That's the Willis difference. Discover the joy of home with Willis Group Realty.
We are the First National Bank of Denison. We have been a staple in the community for over 90 years.
Choosing the First National Bank of Denison is the first step to growing your business and reaching your goals.
We are a community bank with local decision makers who live, work, and raise families in your community.
We listen to our customers' short-term, long-term, and financial goals to ensure you achieve the best possible results to help your business grow.
As a community bank, we can't be successful unless our community as a whole is successful. Helping your business achieve success is our greatest reward.
Before making your next deal, come and see me, Jim Wilson, at our Denison location.
Or me, Brian Williams, at our Dover location. And remember, here at the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. First National Bank of Denison, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
If you're looking for a great place to take your gang before or after the game, you gotta try The Yard in Denison. Treat your family to the very best in pizza or pasta or salad. It's delicious. So don't be shy, give the Denison Yard a try. Enjoy good food and good times at The Yard.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas Insurance Professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more, visit TuskInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations, New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
Welcome back to New Philadelphia. The Aviators up 9 on the Quakers with 1:40 remaining as Cam Burton sinks the first free throw. New Philadelphia, 2 fouls now in the fourth quarter. Still a few to give here if they want to play more aggressive defense against an Alliance team that is since the first quarter really worked well, Rick.
Yes, they have. It's all been downhill since that first quarter for the Quakers.
Burton makes a second free throw to make it a 10-point lead. A one-man press here. Cash Brisker working against Reed Wells. Wells with 8 points on the game, just drilled a three-pointer right there. Quinn Miller launches for three, nets short. And it's up for grabs here. It's picked up by the Aviators. A look here, a slam is missed by Parker Woods. Trying to go up with authority here. Now it's in the hands of Jackson Martini. Martini gets some space. Now over to Roman Willie. Harriman, a three again, is rolled in and out. That would have been big for New Philly. Ball up for grabs here. It's back over to Martini. Martini stripped from behind by Burton, and Woods picks it back up. Some close looks here for the Quakers. Parker Woods driving down the floor. Woods, layup is no good. 45 seconds left. Wells launching again from three. That one is no good. Rebounded by Miller, and Burton able to pick it up for Alliance. And a wide open look here for Brisker.
Easy two.
His first basket of the game, and that might do it. Lead up to 13 for Alliance. And the New Philadelphia Quakers on their senior night will drop their second home game of this season. What was a 6-point lead for New Philadelphia after the first quarter has been an exhibition by Alliance for the remainder of this night. That foul called there on Brisker as Wells gets it over to Miller here. Wells and Miller among the 5 seniors here for the Quakers as he misses the three-pointer. Roman Willie back up and in, and that'll do it. The Alliance Aviators come into New Philadelphia and pick up a 53-42 victory over the host Quakers in this matchup of high school boys basketball teams here on Big Time Sports.
Vitamins and minerals, feeding champions since 1983.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Selling your home is one of the largest transactions you will have in your lifetime. Sure, you could try to sell it yourself, but you can also cut your own hair, but why risk it? There are contracts, inspections, appraisals, financing, marketing, title work, and negotiating. Why not leave it to the professionals at McIntyre Realty, one of the few remaining locally owned real estate companies? As my granddaughter Mason says,
make the call!
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today. Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
The Tusk Rainbow Connection Telethon is Sunday, March 8th. Watch live on Spectrum Channel 15 and on our website. Please help your Tuscarawas County neighbors by bidding on auction items and phoning in your generous pledge. Every dollar raised helps meet the needs of disadvantaged and disabled children and adults in your Tuscarawas community. Find auction items and bidding information at tuskrainbow.org. On behalf of our Tusk community, thank you.
Welcome back to New Philadelphia High School. It's a final here as the Alliance Aviators hand the Quakers their second home loss of the season and a final score of 53-42. Mitch Spinell alongside Rick Ridgway here. And Rick, it's a simple story for the Quakers. After that first quarter, things really just didn't seem to go right at all.
No, after that first quarter, Mitch, everything went south for New Philadelphia, especially from shooting from the field where they were 1 out of 10 in that quarter. They was up 16-10, but they was down 25-19 at halftime in the second quarter done in the men.
This is our wrap-up report brought to you by Altman Hospital. We'll take a look at some of the numbers here to see the differences between these two teams, and you can see it right there in the field goals and the free throws. The Lions just getting it done offensively.
Yeah, the Aviators, it was 22 out of 41. New Philadelphia, 16 out of 44. Free throws, 6 for 6 for Alliance, 3 out of 4 for New Philly. Fouls pretty even, 7 to 6. Rebounds, knew that was going to be a problem coming in with the size of Alliance. They had 23 rebounds compared to 14 for New Philadelphia. And the turnovers, 11 for the Aviators, 9 for New Philly. But the Aviators' turnovers were more or less caused on their own, just playing out of control a few times.
Not to mention the two standout performances for Alliance and Sam Hayes, who had a game-high 20 points, while 15 points were scored by J.R. Jackson. As part of our wrap-up report, it is now time to bring you our Clars XL Player of the Game, a performance for the Quakers here that was an improvement from his previous night here, which we covered.
Yeah, it was Reed Wells for the New Philadelphia Quakers. They had 8 points tonight for the Quakers. They had 5 in the first quarter to help them get to that 16-10 lead and finished up with 8 in the game.
That's going to do it for us here from New Philadelphia High School. For the Big Time Sports production crew alongside Rick Ridgway, I'm Mitch Spinell signing off and thanking you for watching high school boys basketball here on Big Time Sports.